Hey Jody, sorry it took me too long to get this to you. I'm going to show you exactly what we went over the other night. And the great thing about this is you can pause it, rewind it, play it again, and we'll be in business here. Hopefully this will help you out a ton. So first things first, let's go over to your site, followed by wp-admin, username webmaster, password number, spelled out 12345. And then we've got the little admin section here. So what I like to do is open up two windows so you can kind of see what we're doing here on both sides. Any page we go to, now we've got the edit page icon there. So let's say we wanted to edit one of the galleries. Here we go to the missionary page, and the page is having an issue loading here, so let's just refresh that. Edit heroic gallery. You can see on here it's actually got the URL that we were just at, the missionary photography gallery. And we can go down here very easily, add images, delete images. You can see the trash can over here when you hover it over it, edit. And so we could essentially take these out. These are nice placeholders on the page now, but we can actually change those up. We could add images. I'm not sure if you have more missionary photos on here yet, but essentially you could go to upload files, find anything on your hard drive, your desktop. Let's just do a pretend picture here. That would import it into your gallery because it's checked. You could check multiple. You just hit shift key and it'll select multiple for you, unselect them. So let's say we wanted to move this just for pretend sake. We'd click add images and it's right there. So in essence, if you deleted one of these, it would just come up here. You can also just drag them very easily. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, so now we're going to just delete that and we'll just save, make sure we've got it how we left it here. But you can see the very simple. The other thing you can do is actually change the gallery type. So we've got grid square on the page, which I think looks really great. But you could also do a slideshow like we've got on the home page. Looks like it doesn't show us there, but if you went to preview changes, maybe we've got to save that to do that. So let's see if we save it here, what happens. Yeah, you can see how that changed the whole page to a slider and it'll automatically funnel through. So if you like this way better, it's obviously a great option. I think I personally like where it just has the squares, but you may like this a lot better. Or you could do some pages like this and some without. And you can come back here, you've got full screen, show thumbnails, so that would show tiny small images at the bottom so they could see what's coming next, which is kind of cool. Show titles, that way if you entered, you edited the picture and you added a title to each image and a caption, you can do a caption here. You could say Kevin so and so, etc. Update that, and then that's actually updated for you. So there's a lot of fun things you can play around with. Let's go back to the gallery here. So anyways, lots of fun things. I would play around with all of these and see what you think. So let's go back now to the page here. So essentially you can do that with any page. About Us is a little different. We've got text in that. These are super easy. You just click edit page and then just make sure you're on visual and not text. Text looks like gibberish. Make sure you're on visual, and then you could just change things like a Word document, change the size here, color here, underline, center, right, justify, create links. To create a link, you would just highlight it, insert link, and then you'd type the URL there, and then that would make it a hyperlink. You could hyperlink something to go to a different page. For instance, if you had at the bottom of your page, also check out our missionary photos, or also check out our basketball photos, and you could hyperlink basketball to make it really nice for the user so that they could just click that and go to the basketball page. You can go directly to the galleries here, and you can see all the galleries here, so you could click in one of them and easily edit it like we did before. So you could change how it's set up on the page. You can edit each one, change the caption, you can trash each one, and you can add more images there. Just be aware that you've either got a preview changes, and then this is your magic save button, so make sure you save that. But back to the galleries, if you wanted to create a new gallery, up here, for most things, whether it's post pages, galleries, add new is typically up here, so you would just simply add a new gallery. You could call it new one or any other thing that you wanted. You could select the gallery type, add images, hold down shift and just select as many as you want, insert selection, and then we've created a brand new gallery. Very, very easy. You could make a gallery description and then click publish, and it's complete. So pretty slick. The other thing you'd want to do is go down to appearance menus. So if we go back to the actual site and show you, so this would be the main menu. And you can see if you hover over gallery, it shows all of these photographies. So it does not show the new one that we just created, because we've just created it and we've got to tell it where to go. So we'd come in on the back end, we'd go to appearance, menus, and then over here it'll say the ones we just created. And so if we go to heroic galleries, okay, so I think we need to take an extra step, it looks like. Okay, so let's come over to heroic galleries. Actually, let's go to another page. So I apologize, this is going to be a little bit complicated, but I'll go through it slow. And you can always have me help you if you run into that. So I would come over here, click on new one, and you can see it created this new link. So for instance, if this was basketball images, it would be gallery/basketball images, or whatever you call this. So I would actually copy this, and then I would go back into this menus, and I would select a link here, and I would copy and paste, or I would paste that same new one, and then I would call it new one, or obviously if it was basketball photos, you call it basketball photos. Click add to menu, and it'll come down here, and then you can put it right under wedding photography. These you just drag and drop. If they're staggered over to the right, that means they're a sub menu, and if you staggered it over to the left, that means it'll be its own menu and it'll be visible. So once we save that, go back to our main site, and now you can see the new one that we created. So there's a couple steps to it, but you'll become a pro in no time. Very, very easy, and I'm always here to help. Okay, let's see. What else can we show you? Looks like that didn't save for some reason. So just make sure, so you can see these others, the URL is all saved in there. So just make sure that's saved. Save that again. And see, I just tested it and it didn't work. So make sure you test things. So now when you hover over it, it's like we've got to refresh. For some reason, I think it just wants the /. Oh, looks, so that's the problem. I had those little extra dots in there. So now let's do it the right way. Click save. And now it stayed in there. So now we should be fine. Bam, there we go. So now it'll take us to that new gallery that we created. Super simple, and it looks great. Okay, so let's see. Pages. Pages work the same way. You can see all your current pages. If you want to make a new page, click Add New. And then you would title it whatever you'd want at the top. Let's just walk you through that. So I'd title it New Page 1. Type in anything you want to add pictures. And this wouldn't be a gallery. You could add a heroic gallery that you've already made here to a new page if you wanted. So you'd go there, you'd tell it which gallery to add to that page, and then you would do the same steps as we did before, where you'd add it to the menu. Or if you wanted a regular page, you could do typing. You could add just one single picture here. Click on Add Media, anything you want, or you could upload it from your desktop, and then preview, and then when you're ready, hit Publish. I'm not going to publish that just because I'm showing you how to do that here. So let's go to your site, see if there's anything else that I missed. Pricing. You may want to play around with this pricing. So I'll go to Pricing, and then I will go to Edit Page. And so you can see we've added little pricing box widgets here, and then this would just be the summary. So you just click on Edit, or you could clone it, which actually makes a duplicate file, so if you wanted another one there, or you can delete it with a little trash can guy. So if you wanted to edit this text, simply click Edit. Edit here. And this is something that I have not played with yet. Text block. And there it is. So you click text block, type in whatever you want there. Again, you could add another image, save changes, and it saves it right there. So just edit the green section and you're good to go. As far as the pricing boxes go, same thing. Click on the little edit pencil. And these are really cool. Design style, you can play around with that. Obviously, you probably want to make all the design numbers the same throughout those different pricing boxes. You can play around with red. You could even design your own, which I think would be great for you. Main background color, maybe we do like a pink or a rose color. I think that would be really cool. You can do highlight background color. I mean, this is a lot of highlight text color. You can play around. You can change this and then save it and see what the page looks like, and then change it again. Subheading, so this would be, and this is why I like to open up a couple browsers here. So if I went to pricing, so we've got the main background color, feature 1, feature 2, price, and over here you've got feature 1, feature 2. So you could say we make great stuff, we have great pricing, hire us, we're awesome. Price unit, here's the price, you can change that, $9.99, $99.90. I mean, it's very, very simple. Subheading, you can just type your text in there. You could name your packages, and again, play around with all the colors and see what you like the best. And then when you're done, oh, here's the purchase link. So we don't really need to mess around with that. I would probably change it to contact us. So if I went to contact us, copied this URL, and so then what we're going to do is we're going to make it so that the pricing pages, because we don't have a purchase function right here, we could just say contact us, or contact us to purchase. So right here I would say contact us to purchase, and then that oh, it looks like it's already set to the contact us, but now it makes more sense because it says contact us to purchase. Save changes, update the page. Now we'll go to the page, click refresh, and see what we did. So you can see we changed this to more of a rose color, which I like. You'd want to change that to match, or you'd maybe do this rose and this white, whatever you'd like. Contact us to purchase, I think that looks a lot better, but you can put in there anything you want, and then these will just take people right over to the contact page where they can send you a nice message. This contact box, I can show you where it is. So you go over to contact, click on contact us, and this will let you edit it, and it's a little complex. You probably want to have me edit it. You can see right now it goes to your email. If you wanted to make a second email, let's say you had somebody that started working for you, you could make their email as well. That way it goes to both of you. So make sure, well, at least one of you's around to get those emails. Click save, and you're done. Another thing you can do if you want to bulk upload your images, you go to media library, and this will be everything that you've already uploaded to the site, and you can say add new. You can even do bulk select, where you can actually select everything at once. But yeah, you could add 50 at a time, go eat a sandwich, and they'll all be uploaded, or you can add one at a time from your library. So very, very simple once you get used to it. I know it's overwhelming at first. I think that's probably about it that you'll want to play around with. Let me know if you have specific things that you can't figure out. We can get on the phone. But that should give you a good start, and you can always just pause it, rewind it, and go through those things again in case I went through it a little bit too fast for you. But hope this helps. Keep in touch, and we'll help.